Hello, hello, and welcome to my pod stream. It is Saturday, the 23rd of August, 2025, and I am your host, Panda. Join me while I adventure through Tamriel, and we'll have a little fun, a few laughs, and maybe together we'll learn a thing or two. Just be aware, this show is not for sensitive ears, as I swear a lot, nor is it for those who hate spoilers for obvious reasons. Remember to please be kind to each other in the chat and the comments, and don't be a dick. Hello! And I know you're like, hey, if you were watching yesterday, or if you're listening to this later, and you're like, you said you weren't going to be on Saturday because you were going to go have your next day birthday celebration, and I was going to do that. Then my daughter, in her ultimate wisdom, she texted me today and was like, guess what? University starts this week, and they're all going to be out tonight, and it's going to be crazy. She's like, we can still go. Just be aware. It's going to be a madhouse of students basically doing their last fling before school starts. Not that they won't go out every weekend after school starts, but you know how it is. It's the last weekend before school, so you got to end your summer with a bang. So we decided we're going to do it tomorrow night. And I know you guys are like, are you though? And I'm like, I am. Tomorrow is a 100%. I don't care if every university in the world decides to celebrate tomorrow night, the last weekend of summer, but tomorrow is happening. But tonight, I, I mean, if I can avoid a building filled with college kids, I will avoid it. I totally will. Because I like my relative idea of what sanity is. And I'm not saying that I am sane. I'm just saying if I go hang out in a place that is filled with college kids drinking and being loud. No, I don't. I will avoid that if I can because I like. Well, I say I like my brain. I don't actually. My brain is a total dick and is always doing stuff to mess me up. The part of the brain that doesn't try to dick me around all the time, I like that part, and I will try to avoid making it difficult. I've been talking to you this whole time and not spinning my panda. What's up with that? Apparently, apparently getting spun that time got crumbs all over her outfit, so she had to wipe them down. Every time it makes me laugh, no matter how many times I do it. And she's just mad at me. And I get it. I'd be mad too if somebody was constantly spinning me around. I would just be like, listen, man, what is your problem? Yeah, she's not wrong with that. She's not wrong. All right, let's get in here. Previously, on a very special episode of Pizza Panda, we were in Stonefalls, and we are still in Stonefalls. Because, zones have a lot to do. They got a lot of quests, they have some delves, usually a dungeon. There's like a. There's basically three. There's delves, which you can very easily do solo. There's a public dungeon, which can be done solo. I feel like once you get to like some higher levels, because the bosses in there can be tough. And then there's the group dungeon, which I absolutely do not recommend doing by yourself. Those are crazy. You're definitely going to need help to go into group dungeons, because you know Those are for people who are super high level and have really good gear and better weapons and know how to use their abilities properly, which we are still learning how to use this Arcanist, so it's going to be a minute before I go into a group dungeon. And I will at some point go into a public dungeon because public dungeons are super fun. There's usually, there's a bunch, like in a delve, there's one boss. In a public dungeon, there are multiple bosses. And you can go in there and kill all of the mobs and stuff and not touch the bosses. But there's going to be each mob, there's usually about 5 or 6 of them attacking you at a time. So just be aware, you will get bombarded with enemies as soon as you walk into a dungeon. And they're pretty fun. And at some point, once we get leveled up a little bit, we will definitely do those. Okay, but right now we're doing quests in Stonefalls. Now, yesterday, if you remember, I was very out of sorts. I was not in any way organized. Not to say that I'm organized today, because honestly, I am never organized when I start talking to y'all. It's just that yesterday I was not as mentally prepared, I guess. Today, though, I realized that what my mistake was yesterday is I was too worried about going too fast and trying to get as much content in a short amount of time so that you guys wouldn't get bored and all that sort of stuff. And today I realized, that's not what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this for fun. Like, I enjoy playing this game and I want you guys to enjoy playing it with me. I want it to be fun. I don't want to be rushed or hurried. And I know I sort of rushed through the first few episodes because we were trying to get out of Imposter Panda, and I'll stop talking about her eventually. uh, but now that we're in full Pizza Panda mode, and we're all caught up, I'm just gonna basically play like I play, just in general. And sometimes I get confused, sometimes I get lost, sometimes I see something shiny and I have to stop and deal with that. And so that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I play, that's how I'm gonna play. But I'm gonna talk to you guys while I do it and maybe give you a few pointers, a little advice, assuming I know anything. I mean, I am certainly no expert on Elder Scrolls Online because I've only been playing for a couple of months. But I will share with you what I have learned. 100%. I will share with you what I have learned. I mean, I'm not going to be one of those videos that's like the top 10 things I wish I knew when I started. Or like, what are the 5 best houses you should own as an Elder Scrolls player? That's not me. That's not me. But I will, as we go, totally teach you or explain to you things that I've learned that I felt were helpful at the time. All right, let's go see what this guy's doing. He's just hanging out
My
here.
apprentice thinks he's the archmage of a college.
Oh, he thinks he's the Archmage.
Strange meeting you out here in the wilds. After Davon's watch, I hadn't expected to see you again. If I might say it, another minor issue has arisen.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember this guy. I don't remember this guy because I don't remember a lot of characters unless I've talked to them 2 or 3 separate times. Because I'm not good at remembering their names. And they all look the fucking same. All the dark elves look the same. All the high elves look the same. All the wood elves look the same. It's like they took one model and then they aged them up or down and gave them different haircuts. And then, like, you couldn't have gone with like 5 different faces? Come on. Mix it up a little bit. I think, like, the Khajiits and the Argonians, they got a little more variety in their faces when you talk to them, and which is great because then when you see one, you can like, oh, I've seen you before, I recognize you. But all of the humanoid NPCs in this game all look the same as each other. So weird. All right, what happened?
He thinks he's a magical genius. To prove a point, he's transformed his brother into a goblin.
Oh, that's
A
funny.
lady goblin. The chieftain of the nearby Shadow Silk tribe has taken him prisoner. He has every intent of taking Deethis as his tribal matron.
I mean, everybody wants to be loved. That's all.
I've created a refined spell gem that should allow you to slip into the camp. Just be wary. The spiders guarding the goblins will not be fooled.
That's
Assault
because
Chieftain
spiders don't go by
Grimstall
your
and return Deethis to us
face, I guess. I
safely,
don't know.
if you would be so kind.
Yes, I'll save Dithis from his impending marriage. For sure. Okay, but before we go, he gave us this cool thing. It's called a Shadow Silk Gem. We're going to equip it. And now we look like a goblin. This is what you call a polymorph. And the awesome thing about it is that if you don't break it during this quest, you can keep it and then look like a goblin anytime you want. But I don't recommend fighting while wearing it because it will break and then you don't have it anymore, which is unfortunate. So we're going to try and avoid the spiders.
Filthy goblins stole my wine.
Oh, what's the matter with you?
Why is it called blue wine? It's not actually blue.
Oh, well, maybe it's just sad.
I'm a wine trader.
A trader
Balmoral blue
or a
wine
drinker?
is my most popular, my best-selling wine. Of course, I'm ruined now.
Oh, you're ruined.
Those
You are absolutely
goblins
wrecked, sir.
over there in the camp knocked over my wagon and killed my horse. Took most of
Oh.
my shipment.
I guess you want me to help you?
Yeah, that's a great idea. I need my shipment back for the selling. Can you get the wine back from a camp over there?
I mean, I will do that.
Remember,
But I feel like...
wine comes in bottles. Round
Yes.
thin bottles.
Thin bottles.
Probably on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sure. I'm top-notch. I'm a good wine seller.
Are you?
I'm Drothan, the wine master. I sell from Fort Virac to Darwin's Watch and everywhere in between. Are you real? Your ears look funny.
My ears look funny. Those are my ears. Oh. He's looking at me goblin style, though. I forgot. Yeah, I don't know. You gotta be like, are you sure somebody stole your wine or did you just drink it all? That dude is hammered. Seriously. Alright, we gotta do two things now. We gotta save that guy from being a goblin wife for eternity. And also find this guy's stolen wine. I am pretty upset that they killed his horse. That wasn't nice. They killed his horse. There's a wine over there. There's other wine in here. So we're going to pick these up. Oh, no. No! I wasn't going to use that. But look, now my costume is broken. Oh, bummer. I wonder if he'll give me another one. Probably not. Damn it! I was trying to avoid them. That's alright. We'll just kill all the spiders. This is what you get. This is what you get! Oh, now see, I switched my buttons trying to make things a little easier, and then I go back to the previous setup. Not smart. It's fine. Pick up this bottle. Level 22? What? Look at us. Moving on up. Claim that. Add our attribute. And commit that point. Not forget to commit your points. They don't do any good unless you're serious about it. Could have avoided all of this. Let's see what my new thing does. I don't know what my new thing does. Oh, it puts a fancy thing on my wand. Or excuse me, my fire stick. Staff. Oh. What am I doing? Do we know? Do you know? I damn sure don't. That could have gone better, honestly. That was not great. That was not great. But on the plus side, we get 2 bottles of wine right here. 10. Oh man, that's a lot of wine we lost. Which means he probably had like 40 and he drank 20 of them all by himself. Because, geez Louise. There's a chest, you guys. Chest. Do a better job. There we go. Now, this particular character doesn't have a whole ton of lockpicks, but my main character has like 700 lockpicks. So if you can't find lockpicks, it's because I have them all. That's pretty much the reason. Alright, wine is in this direction. Heavy sack. Oh wow, that guy did not even see me. Whoa, let's get the jump on him. That's what I'm doing. Beam, beam, beam. Stop using the beam. Pick up the wine. Okay, I'm gonna let them have those wines because they were over there fighting that person. Like, don't walk up to a place where somebody's fighting and then steal all the stuff right out from under them. That's just rude. Just rude. Fall down. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Like, if you're sitting next to a chest or something that disappears after you loot it, but you see somebody fighting, don't just walk up there and take that chest. It's just rude. Like, they were fighting those guys off so they could get to the chest, and then you just walk up and steal it? That's not cool. That is not cool at all. Oh, my weapon needs charging. Cool, cool, cool. Use the beam. I should back up when I use the beam. It'll be easier to aim that way, right? Yes. Seems like a good idea. Alright. We hover over our weapon, we hit F, which brings up our soul gem inventory. Click on the soul gem. We're choosing it. And then we hit E for charge. And then that's all you have to do. Charging your weapon is super easy. Oh, also, I noticed earlier, I still haven't picked up a Munda Stone. We definitely want to do that. Those Munda Stones are very helpful. So we're going to go look for us a Munda Stone so that we get the bonus points off of that. Or the bonus buffs. That's what I'm trying to say. Get the buffs off of that. Oh, here's the guy. We're going to rescue this guy.
You're not with the tribe, are you?
I am
Help
not.
me.
Do I look like I'm with the tribe? I did earlier, but I fought with my disguise on, which I shouldn't have done.
Denthis was just showing me how the spell works. Then the Shadow Silk tribe jumped us. They carried me off as a tribute for Grimstall. Enough talk. Get me out of here.
Yes, yes, let me untie you, weirdo. How about you calm down? You're fine. You didn't die. You didn't die. Alright, now we're going to go turn these 2 quests in. Looking out for goodies on the way. I'm always scanning for chests. Alright, let's go talk to Drunk Man. What's up, guy?
Remember, wine comes in bottles.
Yeah, you told me.
Round
You already told me that.
bottles.
This
Probably
guy.
on the ground.
Yes,
Can't
yes.
miss 'em.
I totally recovered what's left of your
Thank
shipment.
the 3.
The part that you
All
didn't drink.
3 of them. This wine is perfect for selling to other people. You are my new and bestest friend. If you ever have need of wine, remember my name, Drothan, the Wine Master.
The wine master. Whew, man. I don't know how he's gonna make it home. Because, like, his cart's destroyed, his poor horse is dead, and he's so drunk, he couldn't walk in a straight line if he tried. It's gonna take him probably a week to get to town. Alrighty then, let's head over to this other person over here by the way shrine. What's up, Valdum?
And Deethus has returned,
Yes,
unharmed from the looks of his green skin.
yes, I was happy to help.
I hope these two have learned from their mistakes.
They haven't.
Spellcrafting is not to be taken lightly, like a goblin's heart, apparently.
I was happy to help you guys. That's a funny quest. This little quest area is pretty funny. You got a guy who got turned into a goblin by his friend. Because, you know, guys are so mean to each other, even in Goblin Town or Elder Scrolls, for sure. Oh, these guys are red, so we can kill them if we want. What is even down here? Let's see what's even down here. Looks like we have some kind of quest-related thing. Oh, the Savages of Stonefalls. So you remember that wood elf that we met in Davin's Watch? And she wanted us to kill those monsters. She tried and couldn't do it. And we told her that we would. So we're going to kill that thing. Let's go kill it. We're going to go kill it. Pick up some books on the way. We're not going to rush through here too quickly because I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with this area to some degree. I don't want to drag the whole world with me. You don't see me. You just thought you saw me. I was a figment of your imagination. Oh, we can kill that person. Let's go kill that person. Boom. Listen, helps if you remember where your directional buttons are. Got some letters and stuff over here. We do. I'll read that. You know, this is a little civilization or a little encampment or something. Ooh, chest. So it would not surprise me if there's a quest that will send me over here. This is basically newish territory for me now. So like those quests we did with Imposter Panda, I had already done with Pizza Panda, so I was familiar with those quests to some degree. Now I'm in areas where I'm not entirely sure or familiar. So it's going to be new to me to some degree. Not 100% new. I've been through here with other characters doing other things. But it's not like I memorized the map or anything like you could. That would be impossible. Okay. Let's go kill this girless Lanfear. Shields up! Nope. I threw my shield up while my beam was out, which is not helpful. Yeah. Oh, shield up. Should have done a shield up. I'm gonna try and eat my face. That's good. up a little bit. Beam, beam, beam. Also, let's throw this on him. See if you can live through that. Can you live through that? I don't think so. I'm gonna try. Alright. I got him! Yay for me. Oh, and there's a purple book down here. Let's pick that up. I mean, technically we're not picking them up. Well, maybe we are. It disappeared. That's right. Alright, we are picking them up. We're taking them to the Mages Guild in some sort of weird dimensional transport that I'm not aware of. Like they disappear, but they're not in my inventory. Ooh, that looks cool. Look at that. That is very cool. Alright, we're gonna go down this and not die. Watch this. Hug the walls. Ugh, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. There's a letter over here. Come for the cure? Interesting. Oh, there's a soul shard. Excuse me, sky shard. I don't know why I want to call it a soul shard. I think it makes more sense to me to call it a soul shard. I mean, they're not in the sky, right? Can I get over there without dying? I don't think so. Not from here, I can't. Because if I fall down the cliff, I'm going to fall into the lava. And that's bad, because I won't be able to get out of the lava in time before it kills me. I could jump through that part, but I'm going to seriously damage myself. Alright, we're going to take the bridge and go around. I think we can get around with the bridge. Oh, hey, what's up?
I can't believe this. Injured on my first real mission.
Uh-oh. What's the
I
matter?
just arrived from Deshan. Dethisum sent me. Perhaps you've heard of him? He's the consul for the town of Circamora, the
I
Cirque.
feel like I might have.
I'm here to spread the word and warn people about the Lodos Plague.
What's the Lodos Plague?
It is a terrible sickness that is ravaging the Deshan countryside. Look, I need to send word to my cousin Dandry. You can find her at the Cirque. Can you take this letter to my cousin? I'd appreciate it.
We'll totally deliver your letter.
Thanks for your help. Make sure you tell my cousin that I'm all right.
I will
If
tell
you
him.
head south, you won't be able to miss the Cirque. Tell
Okay,
her I'll return home as soon as I'm able.
we'll tell her that. Oh, wait, can you, before I leave, just tell me something about
It's
this
pretty
plague.
bad.
Am I going to catch the
People
plague?
all over the region are getting sick.
I
And
don't
they
want to
say
get
that
sick.
the plague turns the afflicted into monsters.
Well, that's not
The
good.
town consul, Dethisum, sent me to get help and warn other settlements about the plague.
Have you not found anyone to help yet?
Well, truth be told, you're the first person, other than the bandits I've run into,
Oh.
and the afflicted heading for the Cirque. There's a lot of them.
Ew.
Word of the curative has spread faster than the plague itself, as far as I can tell.
How does the tale of the curative travel faster than tale of the plague? And then some people are like, oh, what do you need the cure for? And people are like, I don't know, but I heard about this cure. I don't know what it's supposed to cure. And then 2 days later, they're like, oh, there was a plague. Is that how that works?
That's what the Mulbund claim. They showed up at the Cirque and set up a quarantine. They're offering their curative to anyone who wants it. But Dethisum isn't convinced they're telling us the whole truth.
Well, how did you get hurt?
Bandits. They robbed me, roughed me up. But I'll live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. I wonder, though. One of the bandits had a Mulborn recruiting letter. I saw it sticking out of his pack as he beat me.
Oh, sorry. I was reading Brandon's chat and I forgot to listen. But here we go. We can replay the
Bandits.
dialogue, so I don't have
They
to read
robbed
it out
me,
loud.
roughed me up. But I'll live. And a few bruises won't stop me. I have a plague to warn people about. I wonder, though. One of the bandits had a Mulborn recruiting letter. I saw it sticking out of his pack as he beat me.
Oh, interesting. He's probably working. They're probably working for the Malborn then. Maybe. I don't know. That seems weird. All right, tell me about this Malborn.
Dethisum doesn't trust them.
Neither does his sister, Arona, as far as I can tell. They do appear to be too good to be true.
Well, then they
They
probably are.
claim to be able to cure anyone afflicted with the plague. That's why they set up the quarantine at the Cirque.
I've never heard of the
Neither
Malborn.
had I. Not until they showed up on our doorstep. They seem to be some kind of altruistic society dedicated to
Oh,
helping the afflicted of Morrowind.
sounds like a cult.
Now that I think about it, they did have an awful lot of weapons for a group of healers.
That is pretty unusual. I feel like you got some, you can rightfully be suspicious, honestly. Anytime, and I mean anytime, somebody tries to tell you that they have a cure-all, they are full of shit. There is no such thing as a cure-all. Okay, the bridge is not a good way to go either. Can we jump onto this part and not die? Can we jump up here? Oh, are we still gonna die anyways because we made a mistake? Did we make a logistical mistake? It's possible. I do make logistical mistakes and I get stuck on things. Alright. Jump over it, goddamn. Don't jump into the lava! No, no, get out, get out! Whew. That could have gone worse. Could have gone better, but it could have gone worse, for sure. I could have died right there in the lava. I hate dying for dumb reasons. If I get killed by a monster and I die, sometimes I'm surprised because I wasn't paying attention. Shardgasm! But they were still tough, and I was like, well, that made sense, kinda. Purple book. Backpack. Oh, it just has a girdle in it. It would have been nice if there had been a recipe of some kind. Speaking of recipes, I think I picked one up earlier, or whatever. We'll go into our recipes. See, there it is. There's that one. I already know this one. See how there's a puzzle piece? I like that they added these. They added these puzzle pieces, a couple weeks ago? Or was it in the 47? No, I think it was in the 47 update, which was, this last Monday, the 18th. Yeah, I think that's when they added them. And I like the puzzle piece because then you can readily see if you know the recipe or not. Because before there was no indication except for scrolling over it, and then it says you used to learn or recipe already know. And it gets, when you have a whole list of them, you're like, I don't know which of these recipes. And if you go to like a guild trader, or if you're putting stuff in the bank or taking stuff out of the bank, and then you can just readily see which ones you can and can't learn. Like which ones you can learn and which ones you already know. Super helpful. I love it. They put it on gear also, like armor and weapons that you have already collected. If you've collected it, puzzle piece is gone. If you still need to put it in your collection, puzzle piece is there. Very helpful. I like that they added that because it's just a very quick glance. Less work for my brain to do, which is always good. All right, now I have to figure out how to get out of here again without dying. Is there a place on this end that's just closer? I don't think so. That definitely looks more dangerous. I mean, I feel like I could jump onto that slopey wall there, but I wouldn't be able to jump onto that thing. So, all right, we're gonna figure out how to get out of here without landing in the lava and then die for dumb reasons. Ugh. Dying for dumb reasons is the worst. Oh, look at here. Let's jump onto this. Oh! I accidentally did a roll dodge, which then put me in the lava for a sec. But I could have, had I not done a roll dodge, jumped from that rock to this rock, and I would have been fine. All right, let's go discover that set station. It's a set station. Let's go discover that very quickly while we're over here. And these are, of course, crafting stations out in the world that you can make specific armor sets at. Pretty sure you can still make regular, like ordinary, generic sets at these too. But this one is called Ashen Grip. So if you wanted to make the Ashen Grip gear set, this is where you would do it. Also, yesterday, if y'all remember, I was having some difficulties with the crafting, and I was confused about why my crafting wasn't working, and I figured it out, and it's just because I am dumb. I forgot, it's been a while since I've been a beginner crafter, and when you're a beginner and you don't have crafting skills, you can only use like specific things, and I had that specific thing that I could use turned off because I was saving them. But now I can use them because I figured it out. Luna Chris, hello. I have a second person in my chat, you guys. I'm super excited about that. How are you? Let me know how you're doing. All right. What was I doing? I discovered that thing. I picked up my Shardgasm. Finished that quest. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. At some point, once we get a little further down in here, we're going to go back and discover this eyeball. See what this eyeball is. But at the moment, it looks kind of not really convenient to get to, so I don't want to deal with it right now. This is a quest hub. This is the Tormented Spire. So we'll come back here later quest-wise. Like our main story quest for this zone will send us back there, so we're not going to worry about that either. But this looks interesting. Let's go into this town over here. But we're going to go by way of this road here and pick up this quest, because I suspect that this we need to talk to that person because it's a black arrow instead of a yellow exclamation point. And if you're playing and you're wondering why you don't have yellow exclamation points and I do, it's because I have an add-on that tells me where all the quests are, because I like to know where everything is so I can get to it without searching for days and hours and weeks and months at a time, only having walked by it 14 times and just somehow missed it. So I have an add-on that tells me where all the quests are, so that I know that I did them all. Because I'm thorough. I'm a completionist. That's what I like to do. I like to be complete. I like to complete it. And even though this is an online MMO, so it's not actually possible to get 100% completion on something like this, because they're always adding new content, I will still try. I will still try. Oh, there's a book in this dude's house. Oh, it's locked. Oh. Alright, we're going to try and get in there later when that guy's not sweeping. We can't steal any of this stuff. There's too many witnesses. Too many witnesses. Where is the person I'm supposed to talk to? Oh, they're over here. Sitting underneath this big old mushroom. Hello.
You arrive alone. Either you didn't find him, or I need a new hunting partner.
Oh, I found this dagger on his body I thought you wanted.
Thank you for this. That's it then. Stonefalls holds nothing for me now.
Oh, I'm
I'll
so
set out for
sorry.
Deshawn presently. Perhaps I'll see you down the road.
I'm sorry your friend died. I am so sorry. I hate breaking bad news to people. It's not fun. And they're sad, and then I'm sad. It's just a general sad situation. But I killed whatever killed him, probably, so I got some revenge. Oh! I almost... Look. There's a Mundus stone up there, which I mentioned that we need one, so I'm gonna go grab this one until... I think it's the one I use generally, too. It's the one I like. Can we climb up this hill? Can we? Can we? Pretty sure we can. Ugh. Let's go over here. Maybe this slope is going to be a little easier. It is. Alright. There's always more than one way to skin a cat, you guys. Woohoo! We discovered this. Now we're going to click on it. Now this Mundus stone will give us... It'll increase our physical and spell penetration. We like that. So we're going to accept that sign. And do a Shardgasm at the Mundus stone. Alright, now we have a Mundus stone. Nope, that's not the one. That's the one. So now our Mundus stone says the lover. It's not a big red thing telling us, hey, you still haven't done this yet. So it'll increase our spell and physical penetration by 2744. Yay us. Yay us. We're doing good. Oh no, I'm stuck between a decision and a decision. It's tempting to just go over to this delve over here, because it's right here. And it has an exclamation point. Is that the one I did yesterday? And then was like, oh, I finally found the quest after I finished it. And then I was like, I'll come back later and do it. That's the one. That's what this is. That is what this is. Nope. Nope. We're gonna go to this town like we set out to do. Jump off this thing. I want to steal everything in there. There are too many witnesses. And I'm not very good at sneak right now, so... But you know, if nobody had been standing there, I would have taken everything in that barn. That's how I play this game. Walking around, acting like everybody's hero. Everybody's hero. Everybody's always glad to see me because I solve all of their problems for them.
What?
When nobody's looking, first thing I do is steal everything in your backpack.
You call yourselves soldiers?
Don't be yelling at people. What's wrong with you? Where are we? What's that? Oh, we're in Cragganmore. It's like a town. It's a little town-like. There's no bank here. But looks like there's a general goods merchant. There's a guild trader. Have I showed you how to use the guild trader? I feel like I did, but I don't know. Let's go to this guild trader. And there's only the one here, because it's kind of a small town. You know what I find weird? So there's a city in Auradon called Volkelgard, and it's a pretty good-sized city. There's a bank, there's a magus guild, and a fighters guild, and, you know, all the stuff. There's a dock, there's ships going in and out. But if you go to where the guild trader is, there's only one guild trader. And I'm like, there is clearly room. Like, if you go to Rimmen in Northern Elsewhere, there's like 8 guild traders there. There's only one in Volkelgard, which confuses me, because there's plenty of room. And also, not to mention, plenty of players. That city in Auradon is always busy. So many players in Volkelgard, and there's only one guild trader, and I don't even understand that. Makes no sense. This is what the guild trader looks like. Now this right here, that's an add-on that I have. It tells me what I sold, how much I sold it for, and that sort of thing. It just sort of keeps a nice ongoing record so I can see. And I don't really have... I have one thing on for sale, which I can't look because this isn't my guild. This is someone else's guild. But you can search through their stuff. I do wish... So the market, the selling market in this game is a little, what do you call it? isolated. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. It's pretty isolated. So if you go to a guild trader like this guy, you're only buying from this specific guild. You don't get to see what's for sale in the rest of the world just looking at this guy. See, this is Jade Dragonfish Keepers. That's a specific guild. If I want to know what's for sale in the rest of the world and if I can get a cheaper price, I can't do that unless I have an add-on. And even then, it only tells me what average things are going for. I have to leave ESO, go online to the Tamriel Trade Center, and they'll tell me to the best of their ability what is currently on sale and how much it's going for and who is selling it. But you know, they can't stay up to date. It's impossible. They can come as close as they can. You know, it'll tell you when was the last time they saw it, and it'll be this many minutes ago, and then you're like, oh, cool, that's exactly what I want, and that's what I'm willing to pay. So you go all the way over to where that is, but then by the time you got there, it's already sold. I think it would be cool if we had, like, a centralized location. Something like an auction house like they have in World of Warcraft, but still keep the guild traders. Like, I like the guild trader system. I don't see anything wrong with that. I just wish there was a place where we could see everybody's guild at one time so that we have a better way of pricing things and buying competitively, if that makes any sense. That's just my own opinion. I feel like I'm probably not alone in that opinion. We should start a petition. We'll march. We'll pick a city and we'll all march around. We'll have to pretend like we have signs because we can't carry signs in ESO. It says, we want a central location. And then I think prices would become a little more competitive then. Sometimes people put stuff up for sale for so much gold. And I'm just like, do you honestly think anybody's going to pay for that? I don't think so. Why did we come in here? I completely forgot why we were here. This one's a classic. Oh, we're not going to talk to him yet. Gathering of Guar. It's probably some guy. He wants me to be mean to his Guar so that they'll come home. Oh, and he's down here. Excuse me, fellas. I didn't mean to interrupt your little camping thing there. I'll walk over here, talk to this person.
Those dirty... Look what the Vanguard did. They confiscated my Guar pen to hold their supplies. They
Oh, that was
scattered
rude.
my poor Guar and laughed.
Oh, that's
Too
even more
scared
rude.
to go looking for them. What will I do now?
Well, listen, I can totally help you out.
Aye, Vivek, you're the only one who cared.
Well, I
Here,
love animals.
take my herding rod. Use it to poke my loose Guar in the ribs. They'll recognize the feeling and know they should return home. Then
All right.
check back with me.
All right, I'll totally find your Guar. Now he's telling me to take the stick and just poke him in the ribs, which seems
Always have your soul.
pretty fine. Like, he's not telling us to beat him like that other guy did.
Can you lend a helping hand?
Can I lend a helping hand? I could if you'd let me talk to you, but I can't talk to you, so. If I could talk to her, I would totally give her a helping hand. Alright, so I'm going to use the Gar Prod. Oh! Electrocution! Come on! That's not poking him in the ribs. That's electrocuting him. Fucking dark elves. They are so mean to their animals. And to other people, if I'm being honest. Yeah, just gentle pokes. Yeah, with the electric stick. It's a cattle prod is what it is. So mean. So mean.
If you hadn't stopped the Covenant from summoning Sadal, we'd all be dead.
You're right. You're absolutely right. If it wasn't for me, Tamriel would fall apart at the seams. I truly am Tamriel's greatest hero.
What do you want?
I want to find the guar that's generally over here, but I can't go through that wall, so I'm gonna have to go back this way. And I'm gonna go up these steps right here. And look, there that poor little thing is. I'm so sorry. Your dude is making me do that. Ah, that poor thing. So mean. You know, it makes me want to go over there and just hold this cattle prod against that guy and see how he likes it. Ha ha ha. That's funny. So the marker says that he's at the bar. And I'm like, yeah, I'd go to the bar too, honestly, if I was getting constantly electrocuted. Go where the nice people are. Yeah, so mean. So mean. Thankfully, that was the last one. And we're going to go tell this guy to treat his animals better.
Do you think you have
I think they're all here.
You always have your...
Yeah, I'm done. Also, the NPCs have smiling faces now. It's weird.
Thanks. Not everyone would stop to help a simple farmer. I'll praise your name to every guar herder in Stonefalls.
You do that. And you tell him to quit using the electric prod. You too, man. That's not cool. Not cool. Those poor guar.
I could use another break.
Oh, I'm not going in there. That's a player home. I do not own this home. Based on the size of it, it's an apartment. Somehow there's a book in there? That doesn't seem right. Because there wouldn't be a book in there because it's a player home. They don't come with books generally. Maybe this one does come with a book. Let's look at it on the map. Let's see what that book even says. This History of the Fighters Guild Part 2. Oh, there's one over there in that bar. Let's go get it. It's a purple book. If there's more than one listed on my map, it's probably because it's a mage's book. And I get points for that. You get points for yours? You should. If you're not, then you're not picking them up. Let's go into the bar, y'all. Get us a drink. What's up, dude? How you
Welcome
doing?
to the Hissing Guar. How can I help
The
you?
Hissing Guar. That's an interesting title. Let's see if we need to repair. We do. Always repair your armor when you're talking to a merchant and sell your junk to pay for your armor repairs. Somewhere in this building is a book. Is there a second floor? There is. There's a second floor. Always check the second floor if you can't find it on the first floor. There it is. I want to steal all your stuff, but there's too many witnesses. Too many witnesses. Shortcut over the railing. Straight outside. Alright, we came into this town. I honestly thought this town was part of that Logo's Plague Quest, but it turns out it's not.
Sewer did they dredge you idiots out of?
We still have to kill that Netch for that lady that we told her friend died. And then stem the tide.
I don't think I'll ever be
Dun dun dun. It won't be long. Something something. Oh, this is the plague one that we started with that man out on the road. Pretty sure. So we're in Cragganmore. So stem the tide. I gotta destroy the crystal. Oh no, that's the quest we picked up yesterday by that delve. Okay, well, we'll just head up on this direction then, since we seem to be out of quests or something. We'll pick some more quests up on the way. We can totally do that. Ugh, I am in the wrong part of town now. Go down the steps. I'll follow my good old trusty mechanical wolf. I love this wolf. It's pretty great. It was very difficult to get, but I got it anyways. Alright. So looking in this direction, I see a delve. Can I get up there from here? So let's go discover this way shrine while we're right here so we don't forget. Okay, then we're gonna hop back up here. Look at this delve right here. Shea Gorath's tongue. Oh, that's funny. Now, at some point we're gonna do the Mages Guild quest line, which heavily contains Shea Gorath. He is the star of that quest, 100%. And you will hear me bitch about him to no end because he is a dick. He's always making me kill people I didn't want to kill. And of course, he's a lunatic. And I will say all of those things while at the same time, he's definitely one of my favorite characters in this game. Because he's a weirdo. He's funny. And he's interesting. He's a dick for sure. Let's not put that aside. And he could definitely stand to go to like a manners class on some, learn some manners, some what do you call it? Etiquette. He could definitely deal with some better etiquette. Because that man is constantly wreaking havoc into people's lives. And for the only reason is to entertain himself. And that is all. That's his only reason for doing anything. Because he finds it entertaining. And on one hand, you think, well, he's kind of a god, so he's been around for eons. He's going to be around for eons. He got bored. And one day he found out that setting people on fire was amusing to him. So, and then he just kept doing that sort of thing. Question is, was he mad before he started doing that kind of stuff? Or did doing that kind of stuff drive him mad? There's a question for you. Nobody knows the answer. It's a mystery. Open these barrels up. Looting is a compulsion. Oh, is that a soul shard? Or excuse me, soul gem I can pick up? It is. Free soul gems in the world. You can pick up the ones just sitting out on counters and in bowls and things. Let's kill this person.
Move to flank.
Get out of the stream. Oh no, we got 2 beamers in here. 2 beamers. It's gonna be some crazy beam party. Oh, I didn't want to sit down. I wanted to read that thing. Now, often, if another person comes in while I'm doing stuff, I will sometimes try to join up with them, especially if it's a tough area and we can help each other out. But then I want to loot all the stuff, so I end up lagging behind them and doing it all by myself anyway.
Move now.
Oh, and then sometimes they got them killed before I even walk up there, so I'm not really all that much help anyways. Is that a chest? Oh, it's open already. Alright, what are we doing in here? We're picking up this sky shard. That's why we came in here, specifically to pick up that sky shard. Because we want all the sky shards. They give us skill points, you guys. Remember, kiddies, for every 3 sky shards you pick up, you get 1 skill point. And we spend skill points on some pretty awesome skills. There are so many different skills in this game, you want to get as many skill points as you can. And not all the things you can spend skill points on are even necessary. I mean, even in your own character and in your abilities, you're not gonna use all of those abilities. It's gonna largely depend on what kind of role you want to be. Like I usually play DPS. I don't like being a tank. I don't like being the tank. And I'm also not terribly fond of being the healer. Like, I like the idea of being able to heal my teammates and whatnot. But I want to be the one that causes the most damage, if you really want to know. I like being the damage causer. I want everything to die as quickly as possible so I can get in and loot their bodies. I'll loot that body! I don't know what Brandon is trying to say. He said something about jiglag. I don't know what that means. Jiglag? Expound on that, because I don't know what you mean. I am not as familiar with the lore of the princes and houses and races in this game, because I forget. I forget. I cannot keep up. It is too much information for my ADHD brain to remember. What's weird about that is that even though I can't remember most of the information, sometimes my brain will pick up on just some weird, random, why are these barrels not registering as being to be able to be opened? Oh, that's some nonsense. That is nonsense. I call foul. You can't put a stack of barrels there and then not let me open them. I didn't have to kill this spider. Spider's already dead. Oh. I'm not good at this Arcanist nonsense. Beam! Stop knocking me over. Damn it. Alright, what are we doing? We're heading towards the boss. We picked up the Sky Shard and we're gonna go kill the boss. Gonna go kill the boss, and based on this hallway and that person leaving, the boss is probably already dead. And there's generally a 5-minute wait time. But sometimes when you kill a boss and you're waiting for him, or you've seen the boss just get killed and you have to wait for him to respawn or whatever, sometimes they'll respawn when a new person comes in. So that that person doesn't have to wait, and then you can help them kill the boss. It works out for everybody. Sometimes that's what happens. So that's what we're hoping is going to happen.
Frank, now!
Uh-oh. I've managed to drag the world. I wasn't paying attention. Just so the world knows, I am not this bad in a group setting. One thing I can tell you right now is I'm actually good to have in a group to fight, because I know not to drag in the entirety of the world. But I'm fairly new at this Arcanist thing, and I don't know how to use it properly. Ah, the boss is dead, and it didn't respawn just for me. That's unfortunate. We're gonna pick up this soul gem. Free soul gems. Free is my favorite price of everything. Oh, Brandon is like, Jig was all about order and divining the future actions of gods and men. He became such a threat that our Daedra cursed him to insanity, but every so often, Jig would come back to his senses, which unfolds in oblivion. Interesting. So Jig is Sheogorath's original name, or what? Alright, well, the boss is dead, and it'll be 5 minutes before that boss comes back. So we're not going to wait around. I've already killed this boss anyway. Through questing or wandering, or for whatever reason. Going into delves, I will totally go into delves when I'm around them, because they're fun to do, and they're soloable. You don't have to go in with a group of, 27 people to do it. And since we're in Stonefalls, I'm going to go to my Stonefalls house, which is in Ebonheart. Yes, the Ebony Flask Inn room. We're going to go there. Get out of this thing without having to walk all the way to the beginning. Ugh. I think all delves and dungeons and caves need to have what we all like to call a Skyrim exit. And some of them do. Some of them have like a little shortcut to the front door after you've killed the boss, but a lot of them do not, and it's kind of annoying. So Brendan says, yep, Jig was Sheogorath's original name and his alternate personality, basically. Gotcha. Alright, we're going to head back outside. One thing I like about inns, as opposed to like houses and things, your inn room is going to be pretty close to a way shrine. This one's a little further from a way shrine than I care for, but it's still relatively close. It's just like a little jaunt over here. Some of the that NPC walked in my way. Some of the houses that you can buy are nowhere near a way shrine. Like, not even close. Like, my Sea Bloom Villa in Auradon is nowhere near a way shrine. So I'll just go to one of my inns from there so that I can use a way shrine. Alright. Let's go over here. See what's going on over in this direction. It has like a little indicator that we're going to have to do quests in this place to, clear this town out. Sulfur pools. Oh, we did this with Imposter Panda. I thought I had done this quest with Pizza Panda, but I didn't. Well, alright. Something we're familiar with and we can just
It's not
get it done
safe
quickly.
here. Run, friend. Get out of here before the Covenant soldiers come back. I'm staying put, so I can direct other survivors to safety. But if
There
I
are
see
Covenant
another
soldiers
dagger
here?
uniform, I'm leaving.
That's crazy.
They came up the road from the east, killing and looting as they went. A few of us managed to escape. I wish I knew what happened to Othris and her family.
Who's Othris?
Salu Othris is our overseer. Her husband Garvis was organizing a defense of the stables. I didn't see where the matriarch and her daughter went, but her boys headed for the pools. Poor folks. They were a good sort. For field masters, that is.
Okay, you didn't have to qualify that. You could have said, they're a good sort, full stop. But then you had to qualify it. Fucking dark elves. Jesus, they are the worst kind of people. Even when they're trying to be nice, they're dicks. Alright, I'll go look
I'd
for them.
start with the sons, Daedrus and Mavis. The last I saw, they were running for the sulfur pools. It's dangerous in there. The water boils, and wild shot come up from underground. Maybe that guide your steps, traveler.
So do you work here, or what do you do?
Mining sulfur, of course. We get it from the pools. Alchemists pay a premium for it. They use it in potions, but they don't want to gather it themselves.
Why not? I know why I
Take a
wouldn't.
deep breath.
Yeah.
It smells like rotten eggs here, night and day. It gets in your clothes and your hair. Most alchemists are just too proper to put up with the smell. Can't blame them.
I mean, I'm not very proper, but if I could afford to send somebody to do my dirty work, I totally would. Because sulfur is gross. So gross. Let's go in this house. I think there's a book in here. There is. There is a book in here. Mottos of the Dunmerry Great Houses. And there's a heavy sack. Heavy sacks are the best. Makes gathering materials so much easier. You get 10 at a time. Well, you get 10 of an ore, or 10 of a wood. But, like, you might get 4 of an alchemy ingredient. And maybe 4 of an enchanting rune. What I'm trying to say is you get more than 1, which is what you would get if you just chopped a wood or picked a flower. Heavy sacks have more stuff. All right. I see a couple of arrows there. Let's go to this one that's close. Oh, I guess this beetle wants to whoop my butt. It's a shock. Back up, back up. Easier to beam when you back up. Dang it, woman, learn how to jump, Jesus. I mean, the jumping in this game is not great, but it doesn't help that I'm not the most coordinated. Hey, look at me, I didn't waste my beam. Use it on more than one thing. That's what you call improvement. Now, of course, if I was doing this in real life, I would avoid getting in that water like the plague, because sulfur is the stinkiest stuff, and it takes just a little bit. So here's a story for you. Back many years ago, I dated this fellow. We dated for a while. We were together for about 5 years. He was a sculptor. He was an artist. He still is. He's not dead. He's an artist. He's actually a very talented artist. But aside from working on his own work, he would also do stuff for other people. Heavy sack. And he would do patina on bronze sculptures. And a patina is just like...
trapped up here like Nick's hounds hunting a lizard. Thank Vivek the brutes were too stupid to try going around the rock. They just stood down there and snapped at my feet.
Okay, so can you return to your family?
I'm sure going to try.
Good, because I already cleared the way. Yeah, so he would do patinas on people's bronze sculptures. And basically, a bronze sculpture, when it's just bronze, is that, you know, that coppery gold color. And so he would put a patina on it, which just means he's putting some chemicals and sometimes paint on it, you know, to give it some color. Well, before you put color on it, you turn the whole thing black. And then you buff off the black parts, and then it'll leave black in all of the nooks and crannies to give it just some sort of depth. You know what I mean? Well, the stuff that you do that, can't remember what it's called. I think it's called ferric. Anyways, it's a sulfur is what it is. And it smells awful. Like really, really awful. It's sulfur. It's super stinky. And it just takes the smallest amount. And he used to work at this foundry. He and his coworkers, as practical jokes, would hide some at one of their coworkers' desks. But hide it so that they couldn't find it. So it's constantly sticky around their desk. then they can't find the sulfur. And then they, and then they get mad. And then everybody's laughing at them because they can't find the sulfur that is hidden around their desk. But then they get mad. But then they would do it to someone else. It's just like boys, I'll tell you. I don't understand boys sometimes. They're like, you know what I want to do? I want to make my coworker's life miserable, and then I'm going to laugh at them. That's funny. Is it funny? I mean, it kind of is. I'm not going to lie. It kind of is funny. To put some stinky stuff around their desk.
The soldiers are gone? Thank our Alexia. I thought no one would come before they got tired of taunting me. They kept talking about what they do with their knives.
I don't suppose you've seen your mom and sister.
We got split up. The last I saw Drathyra, she and Mother were just ahead of the invaders. There's a cave at the edge of the pools. Drathy, Mevis, and I used to play there. I'll bet that's where they went.
All right, well, you go home.
Yes.
And I'll go find your mom and sister. You go home, I'll go find your mom and sister. That's what I'm gonna do. I can find the correct path to do that. All right, hop on our map. Whoa, I almost passed this quest all the way up. Hello.
It was chaos. Pure chaos.
What was
the Covenant
chaos?
attack. The worst part was the Guar. They smelled our blood and stampeded.
Oh, you know what I just remembered? We did this quest with Imposter Panda. So I'm gonna try and get through this as quickly as I can. I forgot we did this quest already. Let's go discover this wasteland very quickly while we're right here. Try to be as efficient as we can while still having fun and being relaxed. Let's kill this shock. Boom! Dead. Throw our protection on. Oh, that went a little quicker than I expected. Alright. We'll give him the harness we just picked up. Now let's go talk to these ladies stuck in this cave. Hello?
Why? Why did they do this?
'Cause they're dicks, I guess. That's probably why.
He stabbed her. Merciful 3, he stabbed her. Why did he do that? We did nothing
some people
to
want to
threaten
watch the
them.
world burn. Calm down.
The captain of
Who
the
stabbed her?
Covenant soldiers. His blade was poisoned. I can already see the edges of Mother's wound blackening.
What can we do to save her?
He said he had an herbal antidote. He actually waved the bottle in my face.
Well,
he
that
said
was
I
terrible.
could have it if I, well, entertained him and all his men. I spat in his face.
As you should have. I would have done more than spit in his face, honestly. Alright, I'll get the antidote. Where is he?
He went south to our Guar barns. Said he wanted to hear the beast scream. We keep grief brandy in the storage shed there. Light some on fire. I bet that'll get his attention.
Yeah, we'll light his ass on fire at the same time. How about that? We'll light their supplies on fire and the jackass. And the jackass.
Fan out!
Get out of the red zone. Beam it, beam it, beam it! One of these days, figure out that beam is going to become second nature to me at some point. Oh, let's help this guy. I mean, he doesn't look in terrible trouble, but he might be. Beam it! Just glad to help you, sir. Well, there's the barrel we have to light on fire. Lit it on fire. What's going on is I'm luring your ass out here. Whoop your butt. Can't beam and block at the same time. Can't beam and block at the same time, which is some nonsense. Just kind of nonsense. Put your shield up, weirdo. What? So funny. That dude's just walking very weirdly next to me. So hilarious. All right, let's head in this direction. Because we still have to do the Guar thing, right? We have to... Oh, they're in the cave. Derp. I'm a derp. Look, we managed to hug the wall and not die, except now I'm stuck on this damn mushroom. Hello.
You're back. Do you have the
I am back.
antidote?
I do.
I think so. Please, give me the bottle. The 3, bless you. Mother, everything's gonna be fine now.
Are you guys gonna be okay?
Yes, you got here in time. She's resting now. I'll help Mother make her way to the stead. We'll see you there.
Excellent. Excellent. We got back in time to save her. I don't like it when we get back and they're dead. Alright, let's take the harness off this guy. Maybe with any luck, we'll find some bars with harnesses that aren't surrounded by those stupid beetle thingies. Well, this one is. Four more to go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Do we have enough for this guy? I think we have one. Don't stand in the fire. Can't block fire. Can't block fire with a shield. It's not how fire works. Get all shielded up. Put our fancy thing on our fire stick. Hit him with a beam. Take the harness off this thing. Let's see. Go that way. Go this way. Sprint past those guys. Maybe they won't latch onto us. Because we did this quest before already. And we're trying not to be too repetitive. On the plus side, once you get further along, there's not going to be any doubling up because we already did them. What's up there, little Guar? Here's your harness. 4. We got 2 more to go. Kill this guy for his harness. Don't throw the beam after they're dead. That doesn't really do any good. Take this guy's harness. I like the little green swirly thing on my fire stick. It's pretty cool. Makes my stick look cool. Okay, I think I have one more harness still, so if I find a live one, I can just put the harness on him and he can go home. See if we can't find one around here somewhere. Surely there's a live one.
Drathyra tells me your actions saved my wife from a painful death.
Yes.
I'm in your debt.
You should
and I
be.
honor my debts.
Excellent. Your whole family's here
Thanks
safe?
to you. As I said, I honor my debts, but until we drive the Covenant from Stonefalls, this is all I can offer. Now I must speak with Dedrus. He smells like he dishonored himself.
Oh, yeah, well, he was pretty scared. Don't hold it against him. Covenant guys are pretty scary. Those stupid bugs are also scary. That sulfur is pretty scary. I just need one more stinking live guar. There's one. There's one more live guar. Put a harness on him and I'll be done with this guar quest. Yay! I will be glad when everybody gets their add-ons all up to date.
Job. Most of the herd has
They're
come
trying.
home.
Some of my add-ons have been updated. Some of them are still a little bit in the behind.
The Othris use these animals to haul carts of sulfur to market, but they don't care about them like I do. Whether or not you care about the guar, you've helped them. And me,
cool.
I think I owe.
Excellent. Yes, yes. Thank you for the cool ring and the gold that I'm going to totally break down for crafting materials. Woo. Advancing through the world. Helping people save their guars. Keeping them from getting died from poison.
Run. Go. Have a care, traveler. My Lord Rogar's fields are overrun with hideous goblins and spiders.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Whatever business you have here, best come back another day.
Well, I mean, I could come back another day, or I could help.
Of spirited stock. If you truly wish to help, speak to Hrogar up at the manor house.
Okay.
Shore's bones. We need more like you at the hold. We've already lost too many to the goblins.
All right, I'll speak to Hrogar. We're gonna go and help these people get rid of these goblins and spiders. Oh, I can take all their food. Empty. Greens basket. It says empty, but there's clearly stuff in it. It is not empty. Empty, empty. Alright, we get to take their stuff. I love a place I can take all their food items. Keeps my food in stock. Can we take any of these pumpkins? Sometimes you find a pumpkin patch like, a pumpkin patch like this. Sometimes there'll be a loose pumpkin and you can take it. So if you see pumpkin patches, definitely look for loose pumpkins. Every time. Sometimes they have some. And I don't know why I feel like I really hit it. I really scored big when I find an apple basket, a tomato basket, and like pumpkins and stuff. I don't know why I feel like I just scored big time. And I don't know if it's true or not. It's just something that I feel like those are more rare for some reason. And they might be just as plentiful as everything else. It's just my brain creates its own checklist. It's like I've basically created in my brain that purple butterflies are more likely to have butterfly wings. Is that true? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. Heavysack, but it feels true. And I'm not a wooey superstitious person. But sometimes, you know, you kind of come up with your own like little superstition like that. If I pick up a purple butterfly and more than twice it has wings, then my brain's like, oh yeah, that means purple butterflies are more likely to have wings. Regardless if it is or isn't true. Woman, put your shield up. You know, the one thing I don't like about the Arcanist is it takes a minute to build up your crux so that your stupid beam is even worth using. I'm kind of used to being able to back up more and get out of the way and stuff. Thankfully, I already had a crux built up on that, so that was helpful. What are they even growing here? If this was Skyrim, I would just be at every one of these plants picking whatever this is growing. Every farm I come across, I would just clean that crop out. 100%. Can't do that in ESO. You can't raid the crops. Just kind of sad. Kind of sad. What am I doing? What even is this? Protecting the hull. I have to talk to Hrogar. Where is he at? He's this way. Oh, he's in this building. I guess that's why they call it the hall. He's in this big old building up here. And I know some people like to do all these side quests, and some people don't. Some people just want to do the main quest, or they just want to do dungeons. And that's all legit. You play the way you want to play. But the reason I do all the side quests, other than the obvious, which because I'm a completionist and have a very sad case of FOMO. Well, the reason I do it is so that when I get to the end and they're celebrating what an amazing champion that I am, and they could not possibly have done this without me, then when they celebrate, all the people that I saved are going to be at the party. If you don't save everybody, they won't be at the party.
Lands have been reduced to ash and dust. My fair Edwina must be ashamed of me. I am a poor protector.
All right, tell me how I can help.
The goblins have slaughtered many of my men. Even my eldest son has been sent to his funeral pyre.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss of your son.
Bjork has gone missing. Trolls, blood traveler. These little vermin are a plague on us.
Okay, well, what do you want me to do?
My middle son, Gar, is leading the search for Bjork west of the hall. Go help him find his missing brother and end the nightmare that has befallen my household.
Okay, I'll go speak to your son.
Speak to my son, Gar, outside the manor house. Offer to help find Bjork. Yes. I couldn't bear to lose another son.
Yes, we don't want that either. We don't want that. So how did the Nord come to have a hold in Stonefalls?
I was wounded in battle during the Akaviri invasion of Stonefalls, years ago. A sweet soul named Edwina nursed me back to health. Though her family disowned her, we were married a few years later. She has given much for our love.
And what were their objections to your marriage?
Many of these milk drinkers consider it heresy for a
Easy
dark
with
elf
the milk
to marry
drinkers.
one of another race. As if the three care who we love and live for. Despite the hatred, Edwina and I have stood strong. Our love and land has endured. Until now.
Why are the goblins attacking?
Those beasts and their bugs lair in the mountains north of here. They scuttle along the coast, catching fish and squatting in caves. Then the Covenant soldiers came to Stonefalls.
So the invaders disturbed the goblins.
They used the caves along the coasts as supply drops for landing troops. They drove the goblins from their caves and killed their spider queens. Now the animals are searching for new lands. They're trying to take our home.
Okay, all right, calm down, sir. Calm down. We're going to take care of it. We're going to take care of it. It's going to go smooth. Smooth like butter. Smooth. Smooth like butter. Like butter, darling. Smooth, smooth, smooth.
Well?
What are you saying well at me for? I didn't even talk to you. Some of these NPCs, they're so rude. Hopping over the fence. Oh, we didn't hop over the fence. We slid along the fence. What's up, Gar?
These goblins are merciless, stranger.
Merciless.
They don't feel pity or remorse or fear. And they won't stop until they're killed.
Your father sent me to help you find Bjork.
You want to help?
Yes.
Get out there and kill some of those stinking gobs.
Okay.
Bjork is nearby. I heard him call my name. If you can distract the gobs, I think I can get to him. Meet me here when you're done.
Okay, I will do that. We're gonna go kill some gobs. Killing some gobs. We need to kill 8 goblins and spiders. So I guess that's, you know, a combination of them. Okay. That was dumb. My stupid fire stick killed that little spider on the ground instead of hitting one of these goblins, which was not in any way useful. Ah, damn it. Shield up. Shield up. God damn. You know, I'm pretty good with my shield on my other character. I suddenly can't use my shield with this character. Alright, that was 2 down. 2 down. Ooh, let's pick up this torch bug. Did we get a thorax? We did! Oh. Picking up bugs is definitely a gamble. Sometimes you get alchemy ingredients, and sometimes you just get fish bait. Fish bait's good, because you want to be able to fish. So, there's that. Alright, that went pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Like butter, darling. Look at that. So good. That was good. Do you see any more? I don't see. Oh, there's a dude. We'll get that guy. One more. One more. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Make sure we're all duded up. Ooh, I'm almost out of magicka. Heavy sack. Hop on our trusty steed. Go back and tell him that we killed a bunch of stuff. Hello. Oh, this is a different guy. What's up, Fafnir?
Your attack on those vermin was heroic.
Well,
you
thank you.
made them regret the day they left their stinking dens.
Yes. Was Gar able to help?
We're in trouble.
I don't know what that said.
Your diversion
Did we
worked,
find him?
And Gar went looking for his younger brother. That's the good news. The bad news is the goblins are gathering for a final attack on the hold. Quickly, get to Hrogar and warn him.
Okay, we're gonna go warn him. My goodness. I'm gonna go warn him. Hey, Hrogar.
What news of my sons? Has Bjork returned?
Well, the goblins are attacking.
Warriors, to me. Protect the hall and safeguard the innocents. Defend the hold!
Alright, I got your back, man. Got your back. Going downstairs. Ooh, going into the murder dungeon. Excellent. I like how they just appear where they were supposed to, their final destination.
Kill them all!
Where are they? Figured it was time to use my abyss.
Take him down.
I don't know what it's called. It's the weird tree arm that comes out. I don't know what it does, honestly. So I always forget to use it. I do know that it can attack more than one thing at a time, so that's helpful. So let's just do this. Get out of the red circle, weirdo.
We've won the day!
Have we? We still have to find Gar. We're not completely done here. You guys are celebrating way too early. You should never celebrate until you're finished. That's because, you know, if you celebrate too soon, then shit goes bad. It's like counting your chickens before they hatch. Is there stuff I can take down here? These are all empty. Oh, no. Once you come back upstairs, everything is going to be stolen if you take it. Too many witnesses. Also, my backpack is probably too full to be stealing stuff. Because stolen things don't go in the craft bag. You have to launder it first.
You start trouble, I'll finish it.
Listen, lady, you need to stop trying to give me shit. What's up, Fafnir?
Ugh, Shaw's bones. You have to help.
I am helping.
Miserable gobs.
Okay, what happened now?
They're missing. We found Bjork. We were escorting him home when we were ambushed. The goblins must have taken them both.
Okay.
The spiders encased their prey in cocoons. If Bjork and Gar were taken, you'll probably find them trapped in one of those silken prisons.
Where should I look for them?
You'll find spider cocoons along the beach east of the manor house. Look there.
Okay.
Show no mercy to these craven goblins and their spider pets.
I absolutely will not. No mercy. Murder them all. Murder them all. Oh. I thought I was going somewhere far away. Going right here. Oh, another one. I realized there were 4 of you. Jeez. Get everybody? Alright, cool. Open this cocoon. Is anybody in here? Nope, that dude's dead. Dead! We didn't make it in time. What about this one? Nope, dead. Are we just uncovering a bunch of dead people? Also dead. Jesus. Is there anybody alive in this thing? Finally.
The goblins have captured Gar. They took him into a cave near the beach.
Okay, well, we'll head to the beach. Let's go, let's go. I'm gonna go save him. I'm gonna go save him. There's the cave. There's a spider. We don't want to... Just get him, get him, get him. No mercy, he said. Try not to waste my beam on, like, 2 slivers of life. We'll use it on this guy. Should work, right? Anybody in this one? Hey, look at that.
We've got to kill the Goblin Warlord and his Spider Queen when we have the chance. Follow me.
Okay, I am following you. Chest, I'll catch up. Listen. Excellent. I was about to get mad. I'm like, you can lockpick better than that. I mean, lockpicking in this game is not even hard. You guys are like short on bait. You just come in here, kill all the billion spiders and get you some foul bait. And I know you think to yourself, I have more foul bait than I know what to do with. And you think that until you go to Cold Harbor, which all of the fishing in Cold Harbor is foul. All the water in Cold Harbor is foul. All of it. So if you run low, this is a good place. This is a good place. Assuming you can get in here. Sometimes when you do a quest in a place and then you're done with the quest, you can't come back in.
Now is the time to strike. What do you say? Think we're mighty enough to take on the Goblin Warlord and his Spider Queen?
Of course we are.
Crush the eggs. Crush them! That will draw out the ugly Spider Queen and her Goblin ally.
You know,
Sovngarde
you're sounding a
awaits.
little maniacal, Dai.
Kill these beasts and send the Goblin horde to the pits. I'll watch
Okay,
your
we're
back
gonna crush
while
those
you
eggs,
crush
but that
spider
dude
eggs.
is sounding a little maniacal. I feel like this might be his villain origin arc right here.
Weapons out. Here they come. For Bjork! For Hrogar! For Isgramor!
We want to kill some of these before we get to there so that they're not all attacking us at one time. We don't want that. There's a chest back there, you guys. There's a chest back there. So happy. Go all the way. I'm not sad when a lockpick breaks. I got like 700 lockpicks, so I'm not even worried about it. There's a backpack also. And a sack. Is this the spider? It's weird. You'd think that Spider Queen would be bigger. More fancy. Kind of small. Oh, the Shadow Warlock. He's a baddie. He's a little bit of a baddie. Where am I going? What is happening? I got stuck somehow. What is happening? Get off the rock! Y'all, I'm stuck. Oh, yeah, I got killed because I couldn't... I got stuck! Am I going to be able to get off of this fucking rock? How did I get stuck? Jesus. Did I get him? I might have gotten him.
We're in the heart of the cave, friend. Now is the time to strike.
Oh.
What do you say?
Yes, yes.
I'll watch your back while you crush
Damn it.
spider eggs.
Yes, yes. Now we gotta do this whole thing over. Shit.
Weapons out.
All because I got stuck on a rock.
For Fury, for Krogar, for Isgramor!
Moral of the story is, kids, look where you're going. Don't back yourself into a rock crevice that you can't get yourself out of. You will die, and that's unfortunate. Ah, woman. Use the right button. Jesus Christ. I completed. I destroyed all the eggs. Alright. We'll do this the right way now. Put our fancy weapon guard on there. Shoot some triangles. Throw out a beam. Oh, we can use our ultimate already. Cool. Some more beam at him.
We've won the day.
Woohoo!
I'll meet you at the hall.
We got it that time. See, that's what I was saying before, though. I hate dying for dumb reasons. Getting stuck on a rock is a dumb reason to die. Really, really dumb. So dumb. Oh, and I got some, runes for leveling. Oh, you know, I was going to tell you all, you know, how I told you, like, if you wanted to create a character, because of all the free ends that you can get, but you can only get one end per character. So you can create a new character for the sole purpose of grabbing one of those free ends. But I recommend taking that character to at least level 18, because then you also get a free piece of furniture. Like, I picked up that free shelf when Imposter Panda hit level 18. And I always pick the shelf because I want a wall of shelves in my house. So if you start a character for the sole purpose of grabbing a free inn, you should take it at least to level 18 so you can also get a free piece of furniture. And there's two other furnitures to choose from. There's a bed and a brazier. And if you're into beds and braziers, you should totally take those instead of the shelves. But I like shelves, so I always take the shelf. So just a little tidbit there to think about next time you start a character for the sole purpose of getting free inns. Haha, he's just walking around stomping on the spiders. That's funny. He's like, I hate spiders. They are terrible. Oh, I hope we get to a point where we get to talk to the one Lady Nord who sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Because it's hilarious. Oh, all the spiders are dead now? No? Oh, what is this over here we're by? You see this little white circle? Oh, that's the third monster we're supposed to kill for that wood elf lady that we met. Let's go do that, because we're right over here. Not that one. That's just a regular old bull netch. We don't want to kill it. I don't like killing netches in general. But we're going to kill this one in particular. She asked us specifically to do that. But it's not down here on the beach. It's around here. Somebody already killed it. It just came around. Oh, there we go. Let's go, let's go. Oh, I should always remember to do the enhancements before I start. I'm not used to doing that because my necromancer doesn't have enhancements like that. I just would step in and start whooping some butt. Get out of the water. You can't fight in the water. You can get killed in the water. You can definitely do that. Ah, I don't like this beam. You can't use it up close. right. Walk back around here. That's why I try to pick up all of the quests basically as soon as possible. So sometimes you run across quest objectives while you're doing another quest. Saves you a little time and a little bit of backtracking. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to do. Oh, don't run into the spider weirdo. Oh, looks like we have quest objectives, 2 quest objectives up here, or at least in this general direction. Ah, good, good. I've dragged the whole world behind me. Very happy about it. If I back up far enough, I'll be out of their zone and they'll turn around. Yeah, just like that. Whew! I was not prepared. I don't know why they put that thing right in the middle of the floor. Bad design. Bad design.
The attacks are faltering. You've driven the goblins back.
That's right. We defeated the Goblin World Lord and the Spider Queen.
Shores, bones, traveler. Without your help, we'd be attending my son's funeral instead of celebrating a victory over the goblins.
Well, yay us. Yay us.
I'll never forget how you helped to defend my hold.
Good, good.
Shores, bones. Why? Father, I brought the head of the Goblin Warlord.
You brought the head of the warlord. Funny. Is that it? Is that all y'all have to say? All right. All right. We did pretty good tonight. Yeah? I'm gonna head outside.
What?
She's always saying shit to me. Oh, look, look, look. That's a cool cat. That's a cool looking cat. I like that cat. It's all splotchy. All right, you guys. We did pretty good. That's not what I wanted to do. What did I want to do? I wanted to go here because I forgot to put my attribute point in. So I'm going to do that. Confirm that. And then it'll take me to my skills. And turns out I have a thing I can unlock. What does this do? Knowledge is your power. Your excessive scholarship increases your magic and stamina recovery by 9%. Yay! We like recovery. Recovery is good. That means your little bar fills up more fast. Yay, yay, yay. I think that was a pretty good evening. Got some quest done. We found some good loot. We learned some stuff. We leveled up a couple times. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. And like I said, I'm definitely doing the birthday thing 100% tomorrow. Come hell or high water, I am doing birthday celebration with my daughter and my boyfriend tomorrow. So I will not be on tomorrow. I know I've said this to you 2 times already, but I've already promised. And one thing I always do is keep a promise. And I never make a promise I can't keep. So going out tomorrow to celebrate my birthday, which was yesterday. And then, so I won't be on tomorrow. So I will be back Monday evening, probably around the same time I've been doing it, like in the 7 to 7:30 range. I haven't fallen on a concrete schedule yet, but I feel like if I stick to the 7 to 7:30, I'm going to do okay. So, depending on my mood. Sometimes, if I'm feeling kind of icky, I might start a little bit later. But if I tell you I'm going to be on, I'm going to be on. So that's just how it's going to work. All right, so I'll be on Monday. Tomorrow I'm going to have my birthday celebration. And I hope that you guys have a really awesome night. And I will see you then. Thanks again for watching. Oh, don't forget to like the videos, comment, share with your friends, let them know that I'm here, and subscribe to my channel. I would super appreciate it. Have a great night, everybody!